G'day guys. A little while ago, I did have to swap out the right joystick on my Anbernic RG40XXH. And as you can see, I wasn't too careful when finding a replacement, as the original joystick backing is black and the replacement backing is white. For me, that's not too much of an issue, but someone was asking if it's possible to remove the old sticker from the original joystick and transplant it onto the new joystick. Since I did keep my broken one, you can see here the ribbon's all torn, completely useless. I thought we would have a crack at it today. I personally haven't tried this before, so I'm not too sure what the best method would be. I think we'll start with a razor blade to very carefully try and lift off the sticker. I believe it is stuck down with an extremely strong adhesive, but if that doesn't work, I think I will try a pair of tweezers and my hot air gun to try and loosen the adhesive. You might be wondering how you're supposed to get the sticker over the joystick itself, since the hole is smaller than the joystick cap. But if I focus down on it, I'm not too sure if you can see it, there is a split in the sticker there. So the sticker does come apart right here. This is the only cut in the sticker, so it looks like this is where we would peel it off from. We'll start with a razor blade, very carefully, don't want to cut yourself. The sticker is made from quite rigid plastic, so you don't want to bend it because that will permanently crease it. And if you're like me, you'll never be able to unsee it. So you can see I have already creased it here. That was from a few days ago when I tried peeling it off, so don't peel it off like this since it will crease. We'll see if we can get the knife around here. I did accidentally cut the sticker as well, so far not looking too good. I don't think there's anything sensitive behind here, so there shouldn't be any risk of damaging anything. I don't think a Stanley knife is the correct way to do this, so I might fire up my hot air gun and we'll try again with a pair of tweezers. So here's my hot air gun here. I have turned it on, hopefully it's not too noisy. I haven't used it in a while, so it does smell like burning dust. Just going to use a pair of pliers to hold it still. Don't want to break anything, I just want to hold it very slightly. I might even hold it on an angle. There we go. Now I'll try and warm it up. You don't want to get too close with the hot air gun since it may damage the plastic or the sticker itself. We just want to get a little bit hot. I should probably take the tip off, so I've just got a large blower, but it'll be fine for now. Just going in circular motions to try and heat it evenly. I'll quickly put the hot air gun down and try with my tweezers. It seems to have done the trick. Hopefully I'm not going off camera. I have creased it already though. The adhesive is very sticky now because it's hot. Almost there. Try and get the very last bit. And that should be our sticker off. How hot is it? It's quite hot. And there's our sticker. So here it is here. You can see under the sticker there's nothing too important. So there wasn't really any risk of damaging anything. Maybe cutting into the joystick itself. But I still wouldn't recommend using a Stanley knife. If you don't have a hot air gun, you could probably get away with just using a hairdryer. Doesn't need to get that hot, you just want to loosen the adhesive. I'm not too sure why there's a notch cut out on this one. I didn't notice it when I was looking at it initially. But there doesn't seem to be any plastic around me, so I don't think I cut it. I think that is just part of the sticker. Also, not too sure if you can see the crease. There we go. There is a fairly big crease in it. If you do try and do this yourself, just go really slowly with a hairdryer or a hot air gun and a pair of tweezers. Don't try and lift it up like I did, because that's how I creased it. Instead, just run your tweezers sort of under it and around it slowly like that. Once you've gone all the way around, the sticker should just lift off. So now you've got it off, let's try and put it back on. I'm not too sure if there's any way in particular it needs to go on. I'll turn it over and just see if it is square. It seems to be slightly rectangular. So as long as you make sure it's facing the correct orientation like that, you should be fine. Although, I guess the sticker's square, but the joystick itself is rectangular. So it shouldn't matter too much which way you put it on. I'll probably put it on with the ribbon facing down. No real reason, just how I think I'll do it. So to put it on, you don't want to crease it. Although I'm not too sure how you're supposed to put it on without creasing it. Something like that maybe. Then it just folds under. Before you stick it down, sort of line it up so it is still loose. I can spin it and just press down. It does seem to be stuck on, so that's good. You can see there is a bit of overhang, but I don't think that matters too much. At the end of the day, this is purely cosmetic, and you could just remove the sticker on both joysticks if you weren't able to get matching ones. This is just a replacement joystick for the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. You can get them fairly cheap online, only a few dollars each, and they are the same ones that are used in a bunch of cheap different handhelds, including the R36S. I hope someone out there found this helpful, but I think that'll do it for today. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.